G'day folks, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, back with another video. Thank you for tuning in, and today we're doing a video on the Mavic Mini. So I got the Mavic Mini and I'm thinking, let's do the review and we're gonna get 1 billion views and everyone's gonna think I'm an awesome reviewer, drone reviewer. And I was like, oh, I don't think this is gonna work. But I did learn 5 things you shouldn't do with the Mavic Mini pretty quickly. So the Mavic Mini launches and it's like, here's a great drone with awesome quality video and amazing stabilization. No longer do you have to be a millionaire to get good quality drone footage. And everyone rushes out to buy one and none of us know how to fly a drone. So I went out and picked up mine from a big tech retailer here in Australia and I got it for 590 bucks. And the first tip I would give you is if you can get the combo package. I mean, mine was $590 without the combo package. I think it's $799 with the combo and you get 2 extra batteries and this and that and the other. So that would be my first tip. If you haven't bought one yet and you're going to, try and get one that comes in the combo kit. Definitely worth your money. So the first tip I'm gonna give you for the Mavic Mini is when you go out to fly this thing, make sure you work out your landing spot. This is really important, guys. So I went out and I'm down at Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast and I'm thinking, I've got this perfect shots I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly along the headland and get this slow footage and blah, blah, blah. And I did that. And then as I was coming back to land, all I had around me were these round boulders to try and land on. And it was windy and I was anxious because it was my second time using it and I didn't really know what was going on. And I'm like, holy shit, how am I gonna do this? So anyway, as you can see by the footage, I stacked it. I crashed this drone on its second flight on a boulder down at the Gold Coast. Not what you wanna be doing with a $600 drone on your second flight. So definitely plan your takeoff, but more importantly, can you land where you're taking off from? Taking off is really easy with this device. You just pretty much bang your sticks together and it'll take off for you. But landing it is a different story. And here I was in really windy conditions trying to land it in a stupid spot. And you can see I was lucky that I didn't damage the gimbal and I didn't damage the propellers. So please work out your shots, work out your takeoff, work out your landing before you take off. So my second tip really is leading in from the first tip, and that's get a landing mat. So once I crashed down at the Gold Coast, I thought, hang about, I can do better than this. So I went and put it on a nice flat surface about 25 meters away from where I was. I thought, yeah, I can do this. I smacked my 2 sticks together to take off, and up came this huge puff of sand which went all into the drone and I could just see it all everywhere. And I thought that cannot be good for the drone. Sand getting in where the gimbal is and going in through the little vents and everything. Again, I didn't plan my takeoff and I didn't plan my landing. So I had to actually land there. I had 2 choices. Land back on the boulder where I just stacked it, or land back on the sand where I'd just taken off and kicked up a whole heap of sand. So takeoff and landing are really important, and I think for the taking off and landing, if you have a landing mat of any sort, you're going to save yourself a bit of drama there and probably extend the life of your drone. Anything will do. It doesn't have to be the $29 to $30 one you can buy from DJI. A towel would do, a bit of cardboard. Anything that's just going to stop the dust kicking up and the dirt from getting into your drone. So make sure you get a landing mat. My third tip for you all is going to be plan your trip, plan where you're going. You cannot fly these things anywhere, especially with the DJI apps. If you can't take off because there's an airport nearby, you're not going to be able to take off. Now I know there are workarounds to this, but by ignoring these rules and regulations or deciding that you're better than that and you can do it anyway, isn't going to go well for the future of drone flying and the future of people who want to do some filming. So please make sure that where you're going, you can film. Now I went down to another part of the Gold Coast, the famous Gold Coast, to a place called Snapper Rocks. It was beautiful, breathtaking sunset, perfect conditions. the wind was light, and I could just see this amazing opportunity to fly a drone around the cliff face. And you know what? I couldn't even take off. So here I was, 2 hours from home. I'd gone there specifically to film this sunset and that headland, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. It was against the rules and regulations. So please, plan your trip. You can't fly within 5 miles of a bushfire within Australia. I don't think people consider that, but that's an actual rule and a regulation that you have to stick by. Some countries it's now illegal to even fly a drone. So you've got to consider these things, and before you go somewhere and lob your drone around with you everywhere, make sure that you do check out the rules of where you're going and do you even need to take your drone. Tip number 4 is a little bit different and one you don't hear a lot about, and that is consider the wildlife where you're going. Now here in Australia, we have a number of different animals that want us human beings dead. Yes, that's right, they want us dead. Particularly our bird life. It likes to attack us. It swoops us from high, it swoops us from low. If a bird in Australia can get you, it will. But there's one thing the birds want to attack more than me, and that's drones. For some reason, they just try and swoop it all day long. I've had plovers, pigeons, magpies, galahs, all different types of bird life try and attack my drone. So you do have to consider that. Not only the bird life, but also the creatures on the ground. Are you scaring them? And if you are, I think it's probably best that you just pull back and give the animals their space, because, you know, it's not really nice for a bird to be attacked by a machine, perceivably attacked by a machine, and freaking out trying to protect its family. So definitely consider that. And again, we don't want to wreck drone flying for other people in the future. We all want to be able to enjoy flying our drones, so consider the wildlife around you as well, please. And my 5th tip is that these machines can give you incredible footage at a really low price. So the most important thing is to relax and enjoy your flying. And I've had a lot of fun flying the drone and inspecting different areas over dams and waterways, and just really enjoyed the use of it. And now I've got a couple of commercial projects where this drone is actually going to come in handy as well. And I do have a few more videos coming on ways you can improve your drone footage. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Catch ya!